Ladies and gentlemen, strap in because Tom Cruise is back, and he's ready to defy death one more time. Welcome to Movie Review, where today, we're diving deep into the most anticipated action spectacle of the year, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 2. This isn't just a movie, it's a cinematic event. After the explosive cliffhanger of Dead Reckoning Part 1, fans have been starving for answers. Who is the real villain? What's the ultimate fate of Ethan Hunt? And just how many bones will Tom Cruise break filming this thing? Well, today, we're breaking down everything: plot predictions, insane stunts, returning characters, and even some wild fan theories. So, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. Before we jump into Part 2, let's quickly recap where we left off. Dead Reckoning Part 1 introduced us to the Entity, a rogue AI that's basically Skynet on steroids. This digital supervillain can manipulate global systems, making it the most dangerous enemy the IMF has ever faced. Then there's Gabriel, a mysterious assassin with a personal vendetta against Ethan. And let's not forget the return of Ilsa Faust, Rebecca Ferguson, who, well, let's just say her fate left fans heartbroken. The movie ended with an insane train sequence: Ethan and Grace, Hayley Atwell, barely escaping as the entire train derails off a cliff. And with half the keys still missing, the mission is far from over. First things first, this movie was originally titled Mission Impossible 8, but after Part 1's cliffhanger, it's clear this is the grand finale of a two-part saga. Director Christopher McQuarrie is back, and if the rumors are true, this might be Tom Cruise's last ride as Ethan Hunt. So, what do we know? Well, filming has been insane. We're talking a high-speed motorbike chase off a cliff, because of course. A massive desert battle sequence. And rumors of a Top Gun Maverick-style aerial stunt that required real fighter jets. Benji and Luther are confirmed to return, along with Hayley Atwell's Grace, who's now fully part of the team. But the big question is, will Ilsa Faust come back? Rebecca Ferguson has been cryptic in interviews, but fan theories suggest she might have faked her death. Gabriel is still the main physical antagonist, but the real villain is the Entity. How do you fight an AI that can predict your every move? That's the central conflict Ethan will face. Now, let's get into some wild predictions. Part 1 left us with so many unanswered questions, and here's what we think might happen in Part 2. Kittredge is back, and some fans think he might be working with the Entity. Could he be the true puppet master? And what about Ethan's ex-wife, Julia? Could she return in a surprise twist? The Entity seems unstoppable, but what if Ethan's unpredictability is the key? Maybe the final showdown involves tricking the AI into self-destructing. Here's the big one: will Ethan Hunt survive? Tom Cruise has hinted that this might be his last Mission Impossible. Could Part 2 end with Ethan's sacrifice? Alright, let's talk about the real reason we watch these movies: the stunts. Tom Cruise is 61 years old and still doing things that would make a stunt double faint. The biggest confirmed stunt? A motorbike base jump off a cliff in Norway, followed by a parachute landing. And yes, he did it 6 times to get it right. Rumor has it there's also a Top Gun-style aerial dogfight, with Cruise actually inside a real jet. Because why not? At this point, I'm convinced Tom Cruise is secretly immortal. So, what can we expect from Dead Reckoning Part 2? If Part 1 was the setup, this is the payoff. Bigger stunts, higher stakes, and an emotional conclusion to Ethan Hunt's journey. Will Ethan defeat the Entity? Will Grace become the new face of the IMF? And just how many laws of physics will Tom Cruise ignore? We'll find out when Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 2 hits theaters. What do you think will happen in Part 2? Drop your craziest theories in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our review when the movie drops. Until next time, this is your host signing off. Remember, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to have an awesome day.